To the moment where even Hillary Clinton was laughing when he talks about the Gulf of Mexico. Listen to this.
A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
Absolutely ridiculous. And you can see Hillary Clinton laughing there, rightfully so. Any normal human being that is not a Trump MAGA cultist is laughing at this imbecile. And it was just a matter of minutes before he talked about DEI hires and trans people. Have a listen to this.
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, yeah, that's on the thoughts of everyone's minds, struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, wanting to know what your replacement plan is for healthcare. Yeah, let's talk about men and women. What defines men and women? I'm sure Nancy Mace is very happy. I'm sure your base of bigots are very happy, but most of America, that's not on the tops of their minds, Mr. President. And then goes to the argument of free speech. Have a listen to this.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America. Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents, something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities.
Yeah. Let's talk about law and order from the 34-count felon, liable sexual abuser. I really want to hear about law and order, the party who has put this guy on a pedestal, the lifelong criminal, Donald J. Trump. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. By the way, what the hell is he talking about when he talks about the government taking away your free speech? My free speech hasn't been taken away. Can you please explain to me, give me one example of how the government is censoring free speech? Don't talk about private businesses, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the case may be. Those are private businesses. The government is not taking away your free speech. That is a lie. Now, I don't know if you saw this, but when Donald Trump was supposed to put his hand on the Bible, when Melania, who looked like an Amish person today with her weird getup, there's a moment where he's getting sworn in, where Cheeto Jesus is getting sworn in, but he refuses to put his hand on the Bible. I'm wondering how all those evangelical Christians feel about that. I'm sure they'll stay silent. But here's the moment. The guy who never read a passage in the Bible starts speaking about God.
Like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country. We will not forget our Constitution. And we will not forget our God. Can't do that.
We can't forget our God. Well, to many of those cultists that are clapping, their God is the orange orangutan that's sitting there on the stage right there speaking gibberish. Now, after the inauguration speech, literally minutes later, He walks into the overflow room where many governors were, like I mentioned, Ron DeSantis, Governor Abbott, and other people who kiss the ring, but I guess they just don't have the billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars to be standing just a few feet away from Donald Trump. Don't you find that interesting? The elected officials and the governors, some of them weren't allowed in there in the rotunda, and those that weren't allowed to bring their wives. But if you're Jeff Bezos and you donate tons of money, or if you're Elon Musk, then you get to be up there. I do find that very interesting.